Area has such great splash pads. I will tell you, even with the neighborhood pool, sometimes the kids would rather go to the splash pad just because you have that addition of the playgrounds mixed in with it.
Well, it's good that we have those resources here in Louisville. We are lucky there, Brooke. Hey, this morning, though, pretty cool for being early July. Take a look at some of these low temperatures, Brooke. It was a crisp, cool morning for a lot of us. We fell into the 50s. Hard to believe that it's the middle of summer, or early summer at least, and heading into July, and we're dealing with some low temps on the very crisp and cool start to our day so far. This is normally the kind of low temperatures we see in the spring and fall months, but we are looking live downtown Louisville right now, and we are noticing that we're looking pretty darn quiet across the board. There's a lot of clear blue sky to wet, a couple of passing cirrus clouds in the distance. I do think it's going to be a very quiet day today, as well as tomorrow. In fact, we'll be cranking up our heat quite a bit tomorrow. But let's get started with our current temps. 75 downtown, 75 in Sellersburg, hanging on to 70 flat in Lanesville. And again, we're going to be looking to strike about 82 degrees for the high temperature today in Louisville, which is a solid 7 degrees below normal for this time of the year. So get out and enjoy, especially if you're not a fan of the true heat and humidity, because we have plenty of that beginning tomorrow and extending into the remainder of the week. One more look at this, though, with the humidity tracker. Pleasant to feels great dew point underway. Once you get the dew points into the low to mid 60s, that's where that humidity begins to increase and make for kind of a stickier feel to the air. Again, there's our forecast a little bit closer hour by hour today, reaching a high of around 82 at 5 p.m. and still hanging on to a couple of clouds here and there around this evening. It's going to be a very quiet remainder of the day today. The reason why, we have a high pressure to the north continuing to stir in dry air from the north, a little bit more cooler air, if you will. There's a complex of storms well to the west, but that's not going to be really veering into our area until we get into about Wednesday evening. That looks to be that next shot of showers and thunderstorms. For the rest of the day today, tonight, tomorrow, all looking uneventful, and even tomorrow night staying pretty darn quiet across our map. But notice in the futurecast, as we get you into the daytime hours Wednesday, the front's going to be sliding in from the west very slowly, and due to the daytime heating throughout the afternoon, there will be a few storms. It's beginning to fire up from Tell City towards Paoli, even Sellersburg. This activity is going to be gradually inching in farther to the east, and with that, we're going to be seeing a few storms popping up, particularly overnight tomorrow night, tomorrow night, and extending into the daytime, or Wednesday night, and extending into Thursday morning. You can see a slight risk already issued by the Storm Prediction Center when it comes to Thursday's or Wednesday's outlook, especially into the evening for one or two storms that could be turning marginally strong or severe. So we're going to be watching Wednesday very closely. We have our eyes and full attention on the mid portion of the week, and the 4th of July, unfortunately, looks to be wet. So again, that front's going to slide in Wednesday, give way to a few storms late into the day, and we are going to be noticing some additional storms popping up as we get into the 4th of July itself. So with that, it's going to be likely a bit of a wet Independence Day holiday. Just kind of keep tabs on that. And rainfall tallies on the 4th as well could be a bit significant. Models are trying to show up to about an inch of the rain extending into Friday as well. So we're going to be seeing a lot of rain and some embedded storms both on the 4th of July and extending into much of the day Friday. If you're looking to be booking some holiday weekend plans, I would make sure you get outside and enjoy it Saturday and Sunday. That looks to be the driest stretch of the 4th of July festivities.